Good morning. Hello, how is everyone? Well, it is morning where I am at. It is February 2021, and we are in our February card series. This month we are using the Happy Thoughts sentiments. Excuse me, if you'd like to learn more about that in class, go to the February week 1 card 1 video. You will see that here as well. We will be using Happy Thoughts. We will be using the label punch. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. We will be using the 3/8 inch sheer ribbon. All of this is going to be listed for you. So rather than me go over all these supplies, let me reset my tabletop here. But let me go ahead and give you that information. So you will need some supplies. There is actually a list of the supplies you will need. Now, not on that list is that you will need Gorgeous Grape ink. That is, or at least that's the ink I'm using. You can use whatever color is best for you. And here we go. Go ahead and take a screenshot of those measurements. And then you can always, remember, you can always come back, stop, play, rewind, write it down if you still use pen and paper, whatever you need. And we can get started. So let's move back down to our table here. So I really want to give you a good smile this morning. I want to show you, this is the card that we're going to be making today. Absolutely gorgeous. This one is really, really good because it can go in portrait mode, but it can also be done in a landscape. So I'm going to show you the landscape version today. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take our card base, give it a good crease along that score line. Then I'm going to bring in our 5 1/4 by 4 Whisper White piece. And let me make sure, yeah. This might even be 3 3/4 by 5 because it looks a little smaller. So give us a bigger border around our card. All right, then we're going to bring in, I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. We're going to bring in our Seaside Spray. Now, our Seaside Spray, 3 3/4 by 5 designer series paper, you cut off 1 inch. We are going to take that 1 inch that we cut off. We need to see which side. It looks like it went this way. So now I'm going to take this piece here, I'm going to flip it. Now I'm going to take both of them and flip them over so that I add adhesive to the correct side. I did this last night with my clubbers and I did not get it on the right side. So we will do it correctly today. So I'm going to start by putting my Seaside Spray tone on tone down here at the bottom. And I am going to put my strip here at the top, deciding which direction I think looks best based on the pattern I've chosen. Then I'm going to take my adhesive and I'm going to run a strip right along that seam. And that is where our ribbon will go. We're going to flip this over. We can see where our ribbon comes out. And I'm just going to put a little strip of adhesive there. And that's going to tuck those in for me. So I'm going to stop there for just a moment. I'm going to grab a scrap of my Whisper White. And I'm using, out of that Happy Thoughts stamp set, I'm going to use Thinking of You. Now, if you didn't see the first video, congratulations, thank you, thinking of you, and happy birthday. Those 4 sentiments, they all coordinate. There's 4 punches that they will all fit. So I'm just going to leave myself some room to punch it out. And I'm going to stamp it there. It may not be wide enough, but we'll see. So then we're going to bring our paper in. We're going to insert it into our punch. And we're just going to line it up where we think it's centered. Gitmo, good enough to move on. Punch it out. save that strip. We'll use it again later for another card, I'm sure. Bring back our card base. And now we are going to grab our dimensionals. Nope. I accidentally grabbed too many. I'm a fan of dimensionals, don't get me wrong. But I'm not a fan of over-dimensionalizing something. So now I'm going to put this one, for me, down here in that lower right corner. If you feel yours looks better somewhere else, by all means, this is your card. I'm going to go ahead and put our card front on. These cards are this month for our class are so quick, so easy. Good to mass produce so that during this quarantine, COVID, whatever we're doing still, you have something that you can mass produce, especially with that being just one sheet and then you just flip part of it over. I think that's really good to help you maximize your paper, but at the same time, easy enough that you can look at this. We were done in less than 5 minutes for the whole thing. So if you would like to join me on my Thursday night classes, you can find all of that information down in the description box below. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye.